Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here. As the recording of this, it is Sunday, January 15th, 2023. I am here at the Osceola Heritage Park, Silver Spurs Rodeo Arena. Straight ahead that way. Just parked over here in this lot, $10 to park. And I am heading to an auto museum, which I believe I have been told is going to be a lot of classic car alerts in here. And it's busy. There's a lot of cars parked here. This is the fairgrounds also for the Osceola County Fair. Osceola County Stadium right over here, where the Houston Astros used to spring train back in the 90s. In fact, I worked in there. And I'm just gonna go in, look at some cars. This is the last day of, I believe, this at least a week, maybe 2-week auction, 10-day, don't quote me on that. But this is the last and final day. And I figure better late and better on the last day than never, right? I'm inviting you to join me. It feels good out here, nice and cool. I woke up this morning, it was 37 degrees. Now I think it's about 55 degrees. Feels good. Join me. Maybe I'll buy a classic car. Probably not. Shall you? The name of the auction is Mecum Auctions 2023. Okay, it started on Wednesday, January 4th and ends today as a recording of the Sunday, January 15th. It opened at 8. But right now it's about 2 p.m. So I think it closes, I don't know, 5 or 6 maybe? Heading in. Oh, I already see some classic cars over there. Nice. All right, I was instructed to walk up here where all these flags are, and that's the way I'm gonna head in. Heading into gate 2. All right, I have now scanned in, gone through the checkpoints and take a look at everything. There's some merchandise over here. We have some of the ladies' shirts there. We have some of the men's shirts over here, little teddy bear, some hats. Yeah, quite an assortment. Even has the Kissimmee, Florida logo on that one there. Mecum Auctions, Kissimmee, Florida. Yeah, this is it's a big deal. I really had no idea about this until this week I heard about it. First time here. Through this little gateway, there is a shuttle stop. I think I'm just gonna hoof it and walk, but take a look at this little shuttle stop here. What the heck? This event is so large, you need a shuttle. And a snowplow. I mean, it's cold today, but I don't think you would need a snowplow here, but maybe that's for sale. That'd be cool to own one of those. I wonder how well that would go over in Celebration if I was riding around Celebration in that thing. Might be cool. I don't know where I'm going. Can I go in the building over there? Here's an example of one that is sold. Has the Roadrunner up there on this emblem on the side, a 340. It says the sold sticker there. Oh man, classic Chevy truck here. A Silverado over here. Love old trucks. One day I'm gonna own a classic truck. I want a Ford though. Kind of partial to Fords when it comes to vehicles and trucks. And we're moving. But I just like older looking trucks. Nice. What if they just bought that? So I'm a little jealous. Look at this bad boy. This thing is lengthy. That is a long car. Okay, I can hear the auctioneer over here. You can hear the barker of the auctioneer. I don't think barker is the correct term. This is a tiny vehicle right here. The Skyliner. All these are sold. This is nice, this Thunderbird right here. Nice color on this. Pink. There's a Ford F-150 there. And then you got some golf carts coming through here. A lot of big wheeled trucks, golf carts. Speaking of Ford trucks, look at this one. Oh, yes. Burt Reynolds could be seen. You could see Burt Reynolds cruising around in this thing back in the day. Okay, the high bid on this was $28,000. And you know, compared to new car prices, it's really, I don't know. I don't think that's bad. I mean, a new car now is like buying a house. Okay, a lot of these are under these big tents also to shield them from the elements and the sun out here. Here's a Chevy. So evidently the missing spots through here are probably cars that have been sold, and these possibly have not been sold yet. I can hear the roar of this engine all the way from over here. There will come a day, if all goes well, I will own a classic car. I mean, obviously right now I do not have a place to store it. I do not have a full house with a garage or anything like that. I feel like you would need a garage or a lot of property to own a lot of these type of vehicles. But one day if everything goes according to, you know, desires and hopes and dreams and things, I want a classic car. I don't know what, but I'm guessing I'm probably a classic Ford truck, but you never know. Something like this maybe too. I don't know if I'd use it as a daily driver. Probably not. It'd be more of a kind of a novelty thing. Who knows? You know, if I end up settling down around these parts, take it to the Saturday night cruise, or if I live somewhere else, you know, I'll be back in California. Sometimes Bob Big Boys does a classic car show on certain nights of the week. Everywhere, it's just a real popular thing now to have classic cars. It's a whole subculture of classic car enthusiasts. See the sun glistening off of this International. That's beautiful. A Scout, they call it. All-wheel drive Scout. And we got some vintage signs over here too. A Hooter sign, a Phillips 66 sign. There's a classic Coke bar right there. So I'm just learning something according to this sign. Now it's kind of hard to see it, but this says world's largest car collector's auction. It's kind of hard to see it because the sun's kind of like bleaching it out, but yeah. It's kind of like a Wheel of Fortune. Some of the letters are missing, but you got to get the idea. Oh, this is right up my alley. All these old neons. The Quaker State, Pennzoil, Midway Garage. That's right here. Oh, look at that old Dr. Pepper one right there. Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper. Little Mustang front there, neon. Much as you want to touch this, follow the instructions though. Do not touch the neon. Oh, the neon's for sale too. Look at this. This sold, right? Okay, so they're auctioning off this old neon. Oh, that Coca-Cola one sold. This is awesome. The Uncola 711. That is a sweet neon right there. And you got Hood tires, Dunlop tires, Ferrari over here. All these have sold, including this ice machine signage. That's sold. All this stuff sold. Wonder if we could find the unsold one. Or maybe they're all sold because it's the last day. Now, I've been in this room many times for many different events. Never for a classic car show. All this carpeted area. All right, I can see why they are, you know, self-designated, or maybe not self-designated. Maybe it's just a fact that this is the biggest classic car, one of the biggest classic car shows in the U.S. or the world. This is something else. Kind of a lowrider style right here. And not all classic stuff. Like you got some sports car type items in here as well. Now, there's just an expansive amount of buildings and these pop-up tents. I cannot figure out where the main auction is. They have the audio pumped in. You can hear the auctioneer talking. There's even some video screens showing it, but I don't know where the main auction building is. Possibly over there, there's like a bigger building. Check that out. I could see myself behind the wheel of that, or possibly even that. I like the style of something like this. Oh, wow, look at this extended car, station wagon, a New Yorker. I like that too. I don't even think they make station wagons anymore. Clark Griswold is trying to go on a vacation now. He'd have a hard time. Speaking of something that's even more outdated than a station wagon, a horse-drawn carriage going by on the back of a truck bed, on the back of a little trailer. Ooh, I like that one. I don't know if I can fit in that, but I like it. And because this is the site of the rodeo grounds, Osceola Heritage Park, we got there's two bulls back behind here, two sculptures of two bulls going head to head with their horns here. This has been here for years. The rodeo, one of the biggest rodeos in the US too, as far as I can remember. Used to be, well, it still is, right over in here. When my family first moved here in the early 90s, there was an outdoor rodeo grounds, kind of where all this is now. There was a big outdoor stadium, and then they renovated it and brought it indoors. But when I first moved here in the early 90s, it was a big outdoor stadium. True story, at least I think I'm remembering that correctly. Listen to how fast the auctioneer's talking. Listen. Oh man, there's a Portillo. Should I get? I think I might get myself a quick little hot dog here from Portillo. Portillo's pop-up. All right, I got two dogs. I got like classic Chicago style dog, which they just call a Portillo dog, which has the Chicago dog stuff all over it. And then I also got a chili cheese dog over here too, as well. I am just fascinated by how quick this guy is talking. Listen to this. It's amazing. 135, 135,000. Now these look like they are lined up, possibly to be the next to be bid on. They look like they're all lined up though in like a row. There's another row over here. Ooh, is that Roscoe P. Coltrane up here? It is. I see Roscoe from the Dukes of Hazzard up here. Yeah, you can purchase these too. This is an $800 mannequin. See Willie Nelson up there, Red Fox, Prince. Of course, Roscoe over there. Clint Eastwood. James Dean. Yeah, if I wanted to buy this guy, $799. This is kind of neat too, automotive literature. So if you're looking for like a certain magazine, like let's say you wanted to buy this old advertisement, they have all this categorized. That's pretty awesome. It's like almost like digging through old archives. I like this old neon. It's like a wolf of some sort here. Dogs and Suds holding a hot dog. I just had a hot dog from Portillo's. There's another hot dog advertisement. And then you got Dabney's Drive-In. That is a thing of beauty right there. An old DQ one over here too. It's not lit up, but there's a DQ one. This little road art section through here. There's another, it's a clown with an ice cream cone. Not illuminated, but oh, it's Dairy Queen. Check that out, it's Dairy Queen. I think what's happening is these are all the automobiles that are now going inside the big building over here. So they all pull through here and then they go in. That's where the auctions happen.
43,000 miles, got a 427, 435 horse engine with a 4-speed.
Some old candy here. Sugar Daddy, Juicy Fruit, Wrigley Juicy Fruit. Also another Wrigley's gum, peppermint chewing gum here. This one just says candy, it's not lit up. It's a Mid-Valley Cab Company car over there, some sort of prop for something. Oh, it's Reba McEntire's custom taxi cab. She used it in a stage show. Taxi drove Reba on stage to perform her hit song Fancy. Take a look at that. Reba McEntire was in the back of that thing.
Now offering you 146.
I think I've never noticed here at the fairs and any of the events. How's it going? Never noticed this big emblem here. It's like a big coin. It says Florida down here, and it has the bull rider and all that. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get inside the doors and see if I can watch this auction. I'm not sure if that's included with the mission or not, or maybe you have to be a buyer. How does he talk that fast? In all truthfulness, if I was bidding on a car, I would have no idea what price the car is at. It's like speed talking. When would you bid? This is like a whole vibe in here. Again, there's just an endless amount of these little pop-up areas that have been set on display to have all these automobiles in. This is just one of like 30 or 40 of these. This one is completely enclosed though, and it almost seems like there's AC in this one. The other ones are kind of open air. Got a few muscle cars through here. It says Camaro there. GT350. Look at that old Cadillac neon down there too. This truck over here. Classic. Malcro Transit. No way I could fit in this thing. So that's the size of this little automobile compared to the regular size car. Would not have a lot of elbow room or leg room in that thing. Pretty fancy looking though. Tractor over here too for sale. Could buy this and just tell everyone I own a Lamborghini. Take a look at this Chevy van. I always liked vans, but look at this thing. Very retro. I like that. I like this. It's been sold also. Corvair 95. I like it. This was the official pace car of the Daytona 500 one year. Turbo Trans Am. Says so right on the side of the door there. I have seen a lot of vehicles today. Most of them have sold stickers on them, probably because this has been going on for quite a while. This is the last day, and it's kind of ending the end of the day. So they have taken care of business out here. And that's going to do it for today. From the Osceola County Stadium, the Fairgrounds, Heritage Park, I believe it's called, Osceola Heritage Park, and an auto museum. I've never been to one, supposedly, so they say. One of the largest in the US, maybe the world. Mecum Auto Museum. I'll see you in the next video. I didn't buy anything. Kept my wallet intact. Well, I had some Portillo's hot dogs. Very tasty. No regrets about those. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. It's a good day.